Day 1, I built this tank from scratch. By day 6, I already had snails on the glass and my first Scud sighting. But then the Nitrite spike appeared. This is week 1 of my real natural aquarium journey. Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I'm a complete beginner, building a low-tech, hopefully a self-sustaining 29-gallon natural aquarium inspired by father fish and Walstad methods. On day 1, I finished the aquarium setup. Dry layer soil substrate, matin filter, hardscape, and planted my first plants. I wanted to see how fast the real ecosystem would come alive with minimal interventions. By day 2, I was already seeing biofilm forming on the driftwood, creating the start of the food web. And to my surprise, the first hitchhiker snails appeared. They must have come on the plants I used in my aquarium. But besides the surprise snails, I also knew cycling a soil tank may have some challenges. On day 5, I did my water test and saw the beginning of the nitrogen cycle starting. At the same time, I spotted Daphnia and then my first Scud. I was thrilled the food web was waking up, but my water test reminded me that it is still the beginning stages. That same day, I seeded the aquarium with the resurrection jar. Over the rest of the week, the tank kept surprising me. More Scuds appeared. Detritus worms showed up on the glass and leaves. And I started seeing the first snail egg clusters. It felt like the ecosystem was no longer just starting. It was actively growing right in front of me. So here's where we stand at the end of week 1. The tank is cycling. The food web is clearly alive with baby snails, Scuds, worms, and new eggs. The biggest lesson so far is patience. The dry layer method, gradual leaf litter, and consistent jar seeding are working. It's already way more alive than I expected this early. Next week I'll cover first plant trimming, adding additional snails, and where we go from here. Thanks for watching week 1. Drop a comment. What was your biggest surprise in the first week of the natural tank? Like, subscribe, and see you in episode 3.